Dr. Martin here. Here are 5 signs that I have seen as a licensed clinical psychologist, professor, and scientist, all around human being, that may indicate that your child does not feel like you are a safe space for them. 1 is avoidance. And this can go a couple of ways. Your child may avoid speaking with you about their concerns, the peaks, the pits, the valleys of their life, their random likes or dislikes, or they can physically avoid being around you. 2, your child is incredibly cautious about what they say or do around you. This can be because they're trying incredibly hard not to upset you. They're trying incredibly hard not to be judged by you. So they likely mask around you. Now, here's the thing. It's incredibly difficult, as you can imagine, to keep up a mask all the time. This is one of the results of racism-related stress and burnout. So that goes hand in hand with avoidance. Instead of trying to mask, some individuals may just decide not to be around you. 3, and this is one that many people don't realize, and it's a telltale sign for me, is overcompliance. Children that are overly obedient, don't express their own thoughts or opinions or feelings around you because they don't want to be judged. They may fear how you're going to respond to them being themselves. This also goes hand in hand with secrecy. They'll hide things from you because they fear your reaction. They fear rejection. And it may be because you have intentionally or unintentionally let them know that you're going to judge them. 4, your child may consistently prefer to be around other adults. Like they show a significant level of comfort with other adults or other individuals that they don't show around you. Now, this can manifest as attachment to another family member, a teacher, friend, because that individual provides your child with some level of security that their parents do not. Now, here's the thing. Your children are meant to have their own friends and have relationships with other family members as well. However, it's interesting to me if you see a completely different person, a completely different human being. They talk more, they seem more at ease, they seem less on guard, whether it is with their verbal or nonverbal cues, than they ever seem to be with you. That may show that that breath of fresh air, that release that they feel around that person where they can feel comfortable. They don't feel that around you. And that is an indicator that they do not feel like you are a safe space. 5 is hypervigilance. And hypervigilance is when a child is incredibly aware of their environment because they don't feel like it's safe. Sometimes I feel like people get this confused with being an empath, because hypervigilance is a way to protect oneself. It's the epitome of, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. And the way many people stay ready is being highly attuned to parents' tone of voice, their facial expression, other verbal cues, other nonverbal cues. And these individuals may be incredibly attentive to cues that indicate potential threats, even in situations where there's no apparent danger. Right? Like, I just need to watch. They walked in here, they were jingling their keys longer than normal, so they're probably not in the mood to talk, stuff like that. Now, as you can probably imagine, this can be a sign that someone is dealing with other factors that are impacting their mental health, such as being exposed to trauma, having significant anxiety, medical conditions, and other certain environmental factors, such as exposure to violence and consistent conflict. Now, a lot of times individuals will state that, like, divorce is bad for the family, or conflict. It's poor conflict resolution that is an issue for family. You want conflict. You want your children to understand that disagreement does not lead to degradation. You can disagree with someone, and you likely will as you're growing in being a human being. Your opinions change, your opinions evolve as your thoughts do, your intellect does. I pray it does. So if they feel as though they have to watch out every single thing that they say, every single thing that they do, can incredibly hyper obedient. Different individuals around people that aren't you. You've never seen them be this calm and this chill. You've never seen them laugh like that. You didn't even know they were funny. They talk about interests that you didn't even know existed. Those are signs that they may not feel like you are a safe space. Another way to assess for hypervigilance is your child is to pay attention to how they react to missteps and mistakes. A heightened reaction to a small mistake, like a forgotten chore or something like that, might indicate that the child's nerves are heightened because they are anticipating a really big reaction from you, hence feeling unsafe. So they're going to do it first. If you're interested in having a healthy relationship with your child, the most important thing to understand is that you need to build trust. There's a difference between respect and obedience. Respect builds healthy relationships. Obedience builds resentment. Okay. So one of the most important things to do to work on being a safe space for your child is to build trust for them, trust with them. And respect very much goes both ways. You can't expect respect from someone that you do not provide respect to, that you show every single day that you do not respect them, who they are, their thoughts, their feelings, their actions, what they wear, how they wear their hair. It's We always state that respect is earned, not given. However, parenthood is one of the relationships where we state that and yet have no problem not giving it and still expecting it. If you want to learn more about ways to build respect with your child, build trust, please stay tuned for my next video on that topic. Dr. Martin here.